everyone. Once again, Elsa y
Maggie Guzman.
Las Mil Amores. And we are eating
Chili's to
today.
go. So we bought chilies, and this is our
This is
favorite
our favorite,
plate.
you guys.
We always get
our
their turkey club sandwich. Let me show it to you guys. It's a turkey club sandwich, and we add. They didn't do also a light turkey. Okay, so we don't like it with a lot of turkey. Bacon, lettuce, extra cheese, jalapeno, pickles, onion, mayonnaise.
And we always get corn on the cob.
And we get for appetizer. My mom's over there stealing again.
And salsa. We love the chips, salsa, and guacamole there. It's like freaking delicious.
Once my mom's done stealing, we'll show you guys. Okay, here it is. So here we go, the nachos. This is like our favorite.
La salsa. We like, okay, you guys, instead of even getting off to like eat it, we sit in the truck and like we eat it, and we're always talking, and it's fucking delicious. Even my mom is like,
Mami, ¿me puedes dar servilletas, por favor? ¿Quieres más nachos?
These freaking nachos, you guys. They're like so freaking good.
Okay. Guacamole.
They're so good.
Pancha. Guacamole needs salt.
Okay, I'm like a salt freak.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, and our coca de dieta. So, while I'm prepping my sandwich, because I like to put ketchup. You want ketchup on yours?
No. Alright. No, as she's prepping, I'm going to tell you guys what we're going to talk about today.
Tell them the name of the topic.
We're going to talk about Cuando regas la sopa. Okay, so I don't know if everybody out there is familiar that me and my sister sing. We are a dueto. We are called Las Mil Amores. If you guys go on YouTube, you can check out our music.
Pepper?
No, please.
Are you sure? Or you like pepper?
No.
I like pepper on my sandwich.
We go, you know what, a little. We go to, we started off singing music because I've always loved it, and le surgió la idea a mi hermana, and she said, go for it. I've always wrote music.
I always do this for her, guys, this.
Yeah.
They look at us weird in the restaurant. They think that like my sister probably can't move her arms.
So we've always loved music, and the music industry is hard. It's like a really hard place to go into because there's a lot of competition. Can I have a napkin, please? It's hard to get opportunities. We sing regional mexicano. The place to go has always been, as people know, regional mexicano here in LA is with Pepe Garza. But nosotros no nomás hemos regado la sopa with him, but with a lot of other important people in the music industry. Let me start off by letting you guys know that when we started our music career, we didn't know shit. We were just basically singing. We grabamos un album que like valió madres because like it just wasn't good because we were just not like we were just not prepared. We were scared to bring out our own ideas, and finally we brought up our own ideas. When we did that, I wrote a song called Noche de Party.
In 2009.
In that time, lo que estaba pegando bien fuerte era el movimiento alterado. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it was like what was in that time. If you were like an artist coming up in that time, you had to go to Los Cuates Valenzuela, which were the twins. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but if you guys know who they are,
it's Adolfo and Omar Valenzuela.
So when me and my sister started like knowing,
well, before that, remember you were the one that like found them, remember? Because we used to listen to like Yolanda Perez, La Potranquita. We used to listen to like a lot of people. Thalia, remember? I think it's Zamora la Mexicana. And my sister was like, oh my goodness, my dream is for Adolfo Valenzuela to produce one of our songs. And for a while, I was like the manager, and my sister was like the one to write, get the ideas of like the wardrobes, vocal classes. I was the one that would pick up the phone and call. And for a really long time, we really wanted to meet Los Cuates Valenzuela. And I remember that in one occasion, we went to Plaza Mexico. I ended up meeting this girl, which she is the sister of Goyo Gastelum, which he is also a singer. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of him or know who he is. And I went and we took them because we were gonna sing for a festival, and they required us to go take a CD. We had recorded an album, and she had just wrote her song, and she was like, the sister, she was like, you girls have a good image. I'm gonna give you the number of Omar Valenzuela. He's part of Los Twins. Have you heard of him? And I was like, oh my goodness, yes. Like, I remember me and my sister used to be, when we would go to Rio Hondo, we would be like Googling, and she would be like looking at all his information. Well, Omar and Adolfo. And I picked up the phone one day and I called him, and Adolfo Valenzuela is the one that ended up answering. He was really nice over the phone, and he's like, yeah, come down. We're gonna be here in mi hacienda de Pico Rivera. Los Buitres de Culiacan are gonna be here. Let me listen to the album. We called them, we met up with them, and I remember that they actually gave us una cita, because I remember he told my mom, your daughters have a great image, but I don't like the album that they recorded. I want to see if maybe I could produce one of their, their songs. So we went over to their house. I think it's their house in Burbank, and los aceptaron. They were really nice, and me and my sister were just like this. We were just like quiet. My mom was the one doing all the talking, and he's like, ¿tienen videos en el internet? And we're like, sí, acabamos de cantar en el rodeo de Pico Rivera.
Like, we got to the studio. When we got to their studio in Burbank, basically, he was like letting us know, like talk.
And get to know me.
We were like quiet. We were like this, you guys. I'm not lying. My mom was like looking at us from a distance, like
you get to be wanting this forever.
He invited us after that to a club called La Hacienda de Pico Rivera. Omar did, and we went. Omar told us, aviéntense, se quieren aventar una canción con los buitres. We were like, yeah, ¿saben qué? Se la van a tener que aventar con la banda. We froze. We didn't want to go up there. We got there like all like, in that time, I think we got like Harley Day, like, ¿cómo se llama? Harley, what is it?
Ed Hardy.
We got there with like Ed Hardy gear. We looked like all buchona and shit. We got there. We were like going in there. And when he sat us down at like this table, this is us.
All quiet, not talking to anyone.
No, look at my face. Nothing like Omar, he was like in his own thing, like enjoying the club. It was like a big event. We got in, we were in the VIP section like this.
It was me, my sister, and my mom.
Alright, they invited us to a next event. The next event was this big event in El Parayón. Shout out to El Parayón, to
it was called El Movimiento Alterado.
His sister, and Ernesto. We got there. It was like a big event. When we got there, they told us, go up there. Like, El Commander was a really big deal in that time. I mean, he still is, but in that time, apenas ya salido.
It was like when all the corridos and all that was starting to come real popular.
They told us, go up there on stage, and the manager at that time told us, go up there. He wants us to go up there for you guys to go sing with El Commander.
It was this girl that was managing us, and she was like, girls, like, she wasn't experienced, like, we just, like, were, like, she was, like, managing us and everything, and she was like, girls, Adolfo wants you girls to go up there and sing a song with El Commander. She's, like, directing herself to my sister, Elsa, remember, sing corridos, sing this song. And my sister was like, all right, I'm gonna sing El Catch. We go up on stage, our commander's like turning around, like looking at us, like, and we'll post pictures, like, if I don't know if you're able to post them here also, so you guys can see. He kept like saying, saludos a las mil amores, que se vengan, whatever, and I'm telling my sister, no, there's a lot of people, no. You know, I'm getting her nervous, so I'm pretty sure, she's the first voice. She's the one that does like mostly like all the singing, and I'm making her nervous. And she's like, "You don't even think we could do like the first part of El Catch?" And I'm like, "No, you know which one, right? How is it? How does it go?" It was a song back in like 2009. El Copa Chuy, I think, wrote it or something, and he sang it. We froze, and like. The security guards just like told us, you guys are not gonna do anything, just get down, and we killed it. Time after, they had a reality show called Los Twins, no, it was like Al Mundos or something. They told my manager, igual, have your girls come down and sing a song, and you guys might have seen the episode, and they called us divas in the episode, and it wasn't that we were divas, we just froze, guys. I don't know why it was, we just didn't want to go on, and we were like, my mom's like, vaya, nos están invitando, and I don't know, you guys might find it, it's either on YouTube or I don't know where, some girls like, no, las mil amores no quieren venir, se portaron divas, and it hurt our feelings, and for a long time we kind of wanted to like tell them like, no, it wasn't that. It's just that, we just never had the guts. Time just passed and we just didn't do anything.
I was trying to like communicate with them, but they just didn't respond anymore because they were probably like, no, hombre, they're just gonna do this. So after that, we started investigating like, where do we go? What do we do? We went to, we got a cita con Ángel del Villar from Del Records.
What your friend told you, remember that one guy, güerito?
So, we got a cita with him. We were really excited because, he had like a lot of good artists at that time, what he still does, but it was like something new.
I think he was really like establishing his disquera. Because it was back like in 2009. I think he was still in Downey, his office.
So we went to him. He was really nice, really courteous. It was un caballero. We went with him.
With my mom.
He was really nice. I showed him what I wrote. He loved it. I showed him the music video. He accepted it. He told me, all right.
It was Noche de Party, guys. Google it. Find it on YouTube.
We'll do this. I told him, yeah. I'm going to make one of the people que me escribe a mis artistas.
He said,
me escribe canciones.
Either Regulo or Johnny.
Ajá. So, voy a hacer que les escriba una canción. Yo quiero que la graben, and I want you guys to come back. As soon as la graben, I need you girls to come back. So, we got in contact with los compositores. The one that got back to us was Johnny.
El Poito Santibáñez.
He gave us a song. It was like a party song. Se llama
you guys can find it on YouTube. It's Las Mujeres También Tienen Gusto.
Look for it in YouTube. It got like a lot of views immediately. But it took us like a whole year to do it because we were, once again, we did this.
So we went with him.
Once again, we did this.
We went with him in June of 2009. It was me, my sister, and my mom. He welcomed us and he was like, well, ahorita lo mío son los corridos. Like, are you girls comfortable with that? I don't even think we said anything. I don't even think we answered. He was mainly doing like more plática with my mom, and he was like telling my sister, oh, well, I like the idea que escribes, Bring me the song, grábenla. You girls can either do it here or llévenla donde grabaron Noche de Party and bring it back to me. Oh my God, you guys, we killed it. It took us like a whole year. Like, we didn't record it until like probably like 2010. No, not even 2011.
It took us a long
It
time.
took us, I don't know, guys. We were just like thinking, we were going, I know, es una disquera, it's pure guys. We were just like intimidated. We didn't go back. Time after, they ended up signing a girl. We were like, oh my goodness. Like, you know, like, yeah, oh my God. You know, we were like, that was the second time we killed it.
But we kept trying to get in contact with him again.
But he was probably like,
no, hombre.
he was gonna shaft me.
Alright. Well, this one, I know we're going to lose a lot of followers here. Ustedes saben that the star maker is Pepe Garza. I'm sure everybody out there knows that. I gotta drink some soda for this. It has like a little bit of tequila in here.
I'm gonna go get a napkin, but I don't want fingers in my pants because I'm wearing leggings.
Alright, you guys, so we were
to your right.
it took us like a long time to like get Pepe Garza's
Like,
friendship on the internet. He started following us on Twitter. We were so excited. My sister wrote him a letter.
well, I called him first. Remember, I called him? So, we learned of Pepe Garza when we were still in high school. I called him one day and I asked to speak to a locutora that was there at that time. She was busy, so he came on the phone and he was like, hola, soy Pepe Garza, ¿en qué te puedo ayudar? I didn't know who he was. I didn't even know like his ability. I didn't even know that he was like the programmer of La Que Buena.
So all we cared about was that Marlene, at that time Marlene Quinto was from Boyle Heights, and we were like excited because, you know, East LA and Boyle Heights are sister people.
Sister cities. So I called and I'm like, hola, mi nombre es Margarita Guzmán, soy del este de Los Ángeles, me llamo History, no somos cantantes. Y like, ¿cómo que son cantantes? I haven't heard of you guys, ¿cómo se llaman? O sea, no tenemos nombre artístico todavía, pero queremos cantar. And I remember he advised me not to go out there and just sing. He would like, prepare yourself, take classes of interpretation, take vocalization classes, start going to open mic nights, make sure it's something that you want. I remember he was like, it's really interesting, you know, a dueto of girls like Las Jilguerías, and you guys are from East LA. I have a girl here, her name's Marlene, she's from Boyle High. You know, we were just like talking. So me and Mahir did everything that he asked us to. We went, we started taking vocal class, started going to open mic night at Parral. We just started like, it was like an adrenaline. We were like all into it. We fell in love with it. Years later, we record our album. We start going to La Que Buena.
We started stalking La Que Buena. We would go like every Thursday, take them CDs, take them letters. Le hacemos plática like everyone there because we wanted to get in there. In that time, we didn't have Noche de Party yet. When we got Noche de Party, we got a lot of fans. I don't know. A lot of people would tell us that a lot of people would call, not through the internet, would call La Que Buena and request Noche de Party. We were like super excited because if you're regional mexicano, La Que Buena te pela, you're in there. So my sister wrote Pepe Garza a letter through Twitter.
No, first I messaged him.
Oh yeah.
So, first, everyone at the time started telling me, the person you gotta get at is Pepe Garza from La Que Buena. And I'm like, oh my God, I spoke to him years ago. Oh, I remember once I was there in La Que Buena, and he was walking in. I don't know if he probably recognized me from like the CDs that we had already left them. It was me and my mom. I was sitting down and he's walking in. It's me and my mom. I'm talking to the receptionist. And he's about to open the door and he turns over and he goes like this to me. And I look at him and he stays looking at me and he looks at me again. And I didn't do nothing, guys. I just stood like this. And my mom is like, yeah, háblale. And I'm like, no, my sister didn't want to get off that day. She was really nervous. And my mom's like, háblale, es Pepe Garza, míralo. Guys, I just froze. I just stood there like all dumb. I didn't say nothing. I was just like, and I gave the girl like the CD and I was like, here, give it to him. And I just left. She looked at me like he just passed. About 2 years later, I start like getting accustomed to like Twitter. I send him a private message through Twitter and I'm like introducing myself. I say who we are. I tell him search us on YouTube. We already had Noche de Party. This was, and I love dates. This was like in the ending of 2010. He sends me a message and replies back and he tells me, hola muchachas, mucho gusto. Los vemos los principios de enero. Guys, this is like 2010. I end up not seeing the message until like a whole year later in Twitter, like a dummy. And I tell my sister, look, he replied back. So we start getting like así como knowing who he is. One day se me surge la idea. I write a letter to him like in a little paper with like, I think it was like a marker or crayon, and I tell him, hola Pepe Garza, te admiramos mucho, and I tell him, lánzame compa Pepe, because that's what Don Cheto used to tell him back when like Don Cheto was just starting. He replies back in a private message and he tells us, los miramos en mi oficina el próximo martes. And this is February of 2012, guys. And I remember it was February 9th, 2012. I still remember the date.
So in that time, we used to work for an after-school program. We had to get the day off because we would both work there. So it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard to get the day off, but we got it. Guess what? I'm usually like the one that like tells us like, yeah, this wardrobe goes, this one doesn't, right? I mean, yo soy la que compongo. Yo soy la primera voz. I had so much music already on the internet. And that time I had just came out con una canción, Mi Secreto. This song is like really beautiful. Check it out on YouTube. I came up with this song called Mi Secreto. También habíamos grabado at that time Si Yo Fuera Un Chico. And like we were ready to take it to Pepe Garza, right? We didn't prep. I didn't get like a guitarrista to go with me to like audition my music to him. We just went like cold turkey, you guys. I didn't take nothing. We were not prepared. I didn't even buy like clothes or like, I didn't like, okay, you guys, we went to go see Pepe Garza como dueto. Like wearing the same thing but different color. I was wearing like an orange plastic jacket and she was wearing a green plastic jacket that we had just wore for like an event for like Christmas. We went with like greaser pants, you know, like those nylon pants, the ones that like, I don't know if you guys seen the episode of Friends when Ross can't take out the pants, and some botas de militar. We got there with this, with like, I don't know if you guys remember that makeup that was in. It was like this
like
chalky
that MAC makeup.
That like is like, that looks like if you put chalk on your lip. We got to Pepe Garza. We went downstairs. We were like in another planet. We didn't talk about it. We just got there like this. We told my mom told the receptionist, vienen a ver a Pepe Garza. They sat us there in the little, in the bottom. I don't know if you guys ever been to La Que Buena.
It's a two-story building.
And when you go in, that statue de Adan Sanchez. And like, I kept looking at Adan. I don't know why. I was just like looking at him, like if he was gonna help me somehow. And when I walked into La Que Buena, we sat like in like some little some little banquitas that are right there before you go in. The secretary looked at us like, finally, Like, but she kept looking at our wardrobe, like, what the fuck? You have to go upstairs to see Pepe Garza. And, like, we were going up the stairs, and my stomach felt weird. And I was like, oh, no, oh my God, what in the world? We got into his office. Pepe, if you guys have ever gone to his office, he's always on his computer. He's always, like, multitasking. Like, he doesn't even look at you. His assistant was there. She's very pretty. She has black hair. She told us, hi, I'm Gabby, whatever. We went in there. We sat in the chairs. They brought another chair for my mom. Pepe was not even looking at us. Immediately, this was me. My sister did this look. He told us, hi, ¿en cómo las puedo ayudar? Hola, ¿cómo las puedo ayudar? Oh, pues, tenemos mucho tiempo que... He looked at me like, what? He stopped what he was doing, and we told him, las mil amores, ¿verdad? I don't know, I just got like more overwhelmed because he knew who we were, and I started like doing double tear. Like,
and this was me.
My mom told him, son las mil amores, la han querido conocer por mucho tiempo, es que, pienso que están así porque están bien felices y bien nerviosas. He kept looking at me, his assistant told me, don't cry, how old are you, don't cry.
She was like in a yoga bar, no?
Tell them what you want.
I had like a stack like this of CDs, and she's telling me, give it to him. Give it to him.
He got the CD and
I went
in like a CD player. He la tocó. Right away, he complimented me on the song. He told me, whose song is this? I told him, I wrote it.
We showed him Si Yo Fuera Un Chico, and we showed him Mi Secreto.
He loved my song. He was like, he kept looking at us like, these are las mil amores.
This was in February of 2012.
He told us, well...
We had recorded Si Yo Fuera Un Chico like in October of 2011, right?
Yes, he told us, call me back. Call me back. When se despidió y todo, I told my sister.
No, but I'm going to say my part. So he's talking, and he's telling us, he's like, son las mil amores, ¿verdad? He's looking into his laptop. Son de islos. ¿En qué las puedes dar, muchachas? And so she's crying. I'm like a statue. And I remember that his assistant was telling me, like, give him the CDs, give him the CDs. Like, tell him who wrote it. Like, come on, girls. And he's like, ¿alguien más que conozcan? And I'm going, la mamá de Dan Sanchez. I'm going, what in the world? What does that have to do with anything? I didn't tell him anything.
The reason why we know her is because
we used to go vocalize in ECB Records and Paramount,
where Dan Sanchez used to vocalize.
And I'm not telling him nothing. We're not telling him what we want. We're not telling him anything. All he told us was, bueno. Like, ya que we were not saying nothing, he was like, we just froze, guys, crying. Have you guys ever seen the episode of Cindy from the Brady Bunch? It's an episode when she's like, she can't wait to go on TV, and like some red light bulb goes up and she just stares at it and stares at it and doesn't do anything. That was me, guys. This was me. La mamá de Dan Sanchez. And he's like, okay. Pues mire. Esa no me gusta, la de Si Yo Fuera Un Chico. He's like, pero las otras sí me gusta. And he's like going into, he's thinking about it. And he's like, bueno, lo que hoy vi me gustó. Estamos en comunicación. Me llaman el próximo jueves.
No, remember, we always didn't do that. We said jueves o martes.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I heard, llámenme el jueves. And she heard, yo les llamo el martes. And nothing ever happened. And, I don't know, guys, like, I don't know. We don't know what it is, and I know we tried contacting him in Twitter, but I don't know. We just tend to like kill it, guys.
Well, basically, regamos la sopa.
You're trying.
If important people like that never get an opportunity, and they give you an opportunity, do your best. Prepare yourself. Let me put it to you like this. Quit your job if you have to. It only comes once in your life. If you're too stressed out with whatever, drop it at that moment. It's really hard. It's my dream. I feel like crying, but I'm not. It's hard, you guys, you know. It's something that I think I've worked really hard for. If you guys see my music on YouTube, I write all of our music. I put a lot of heart into it. Es un dueto que I really love. I asked my sister to join me in that journey because if she believes it or not, but I love her. I always wanted her to be with me, part of me. That's why I asked her to be part of my this big old, you know, this big old task that I always wanted to do. It's like a really big deal for me to make it in the music industry, to do like a mark. And I mean, if you've been given so many opportunities like that, y regas la sopa so many times, then there's something wrong. I say if you get an opportunity like that, go all out. It's hard to get una cita con Pepe Garza. He's a busy man. Ángel del Villar and even the twins. They're busy people. You can't just go and randomly bump into them in the street because, you know, it's...
Because, guys, we're talking about... Before, I don't want to say anything like that'll, you know, get me in trouble or something, but we're talking about, we met them like 2008, like 7, 8, 9. You're talking about like before Ángel del Villar actually like signed girls to like Del, or like before Pepe Garza TV. Before those twins started doing like that big movimiento alterado. And because we were scared, or at that time didn't believe in ourselves enough, or because we came from a disquera that used to put us down so much, because they used to like put us down, like our appearance, our vocals, the way my sister would write, everything for them was like bad or like not right, or you know, we just had a low self-esteem. We just didn't believe in it. I don't know what it was, but we killed it, guys. Like, if I would have the opportunity and go back, which I know I can't, what's done is done, is like I would have hoped Adolfo Valenzuela and his brother would have produced a song of ours. I don't know, Ángel del Villar, like, I don't know, took him the song as soon as he asked. With Pepe Garza, like my sister said, hired a guitarist, you know, sang right there, sang our heart out, whether it is that, like, si donde desafinamos or not, or, you know, my sister's the one that does like 80% of the singing, because I've always, yo siempre batallado with, like, what is it called? What would they call it?
Segunda voz. With,
no, but what is the correct, what is the correct thing? It's called, when you can't hear, like, the tone.
They diagnosed her with something.
They didn't diagnose me, but they...
For the music.
I don't know, my dad's cousin would say I don't know, I can't hear the tonadas. Like, I struggle with that. I struggle with, like, doing a segunda voz. even if that, I should have thought I was like the best singer ever. Oh my God, guys, I was meeting 3 people that now are known to be very important in the regional Mexican industry. And you're talking about 2007, 8, and 9, before all this trend waving thing started going. I mean, we still do it. You know, it's nothing to be upset with. We're both, we're both very happy with everything. We're glad that we still get to like record and do stuff, but learn from your mistakes. We learned if we get an opportunity, take it.
Take it. Do what you have to do. Prepare yourself. Don't ever go to an interview with a leather. I'm sorry, not even leather.
Or go to another planet mentally.
A leather jacket. It's better for them to say that you talk too much, or that te desafinates, instead of you going there and doing this. Of course, we still keep getting a lot of good opportunities. But those were like the 3 times que regamos la sopa major. If it's really important for you, if you really love it, do what you gotta do. Don't let nothing hold you back. I mean, the dream that I have is big. I mean, but I guess it's not big enough because I killed it 3 times. You gotta go for it, full force. And I think back and I'm like, holy shit, I fucked up 3 times. But there's nothing you could do now. Just move forward. At this moment, check out our new song que se llama
Ni con billetes ni oro.
Ni con billetes ni oro. Check it out. It's a really good song. Look for it on YouTube. Soon we will be doing our new music video. So check it out. It's a really good song. Basically, like, echándole ganas para que somebody else could give us an opportunity. I'm not thinking of stopping ever. You? So check us out. Once again, listen to our music. Comment. Let us know cuando la regaste tú. Like when you killed it the most. Let us know. It'll probably make us feel a little better. Chili's, the sandwich. Check it out. It's fucking really good. It's like turkey, wheat bread. It has all the good stuff. The corn is like really good. It's really buttery. The chips and salsa are like delicious. Like con la salsa, the guacamole.
And if Pepe Garza, Ángel del Villar, Adolfo and Omar Valenzuela, you guys actually get to see the video, guys. We are so sorry for like
wasting your time.
Yeah, wasting your time. And I don't know, you guys will probably never see this video, but thank you for giving us an opportunity and taking us in. 2 girls from East LA that were just starting with music, and this is like the only time that I'll get emotional, because I don't get emotional. Because I've never had to really work for anything just like music wise. Thanks you guys for actually
taking your time
and
see us with
giving
your
us an
busy
opportunity. Adolfo allowing us to go to your house that one time in Burbank. Ángel del Villar, your office in Downey. Pepe Garza, your office in La Que Buena. And we just wish that like we could have had the opportunity of work with all 3 of you.
Yes. So everybody out there, if you ever get out great opportunities like that, take them. Don't pull back. Do what you gotta do. All right, guys. So we are going to sign off, and keep checking us out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave us comments. Tell us what you think. All right.
Bye, everyone.